is going crazy. My bread maker in there is beeping. Okay. So I don't need to charge anything. All right, I'm going to do some makeup in just a minute, but I want to go and check my bread. I think I might have to stop and go to the bathroom, but I'll leave the phone in here while I do that. Let me go do that really, really quick. It just hit me, and then I'll check my bread. Okay, I want to check this bread because this is done. So we have snow. It's been snowing off and on all day. We still have snow on the ground. Alrighty, I made a loaf of sourdough this morning. But I had to put it back in the oven. It didn't cook all the way in the middle, I don't think. But, oh, that's much better. Oh, yes, that's much better. That's much better. Wonderful. Okay. And we'll leave that right there. And then, this is a little tricky. Yay! Perfect. Oh, shoot, my bad, y'all, my bad. Now, the little folder thingy that folds the dough, it is still in here because it doesn't really affect my bread. It came right out. Hold on. There we go. My glove didn't have a good hold of it. I think that's it right there. There we go. All right, cool. I'll wipe that out here in a little bit. Yay! We have white bread. I actually got that right there, but that's okay. I actually made a loaf yesterday and it didn't come out right because when you get one of these gourmet bread makers, it gives you a manual. Hey, cuz, and the manual, it basically gives you all these different recipes. Well, I looked at the wrong one. And you know what I did? I added a whole package of yeast, which is 2.5 teaspoons when it was supposed to be just 1.5. So my bread came out all funny looking and I was like, oh no. So I, this time, put a line where this is my recipe so I won't forget. I want to try this sweet bread recipe, but I don't know, it's skimmed milk. I mean, does that really matter? I would hate to use whole milk and it mess up. Let's take a look at this other bread. So I am keeping a check on this Japanese milk bread I've made. Okay, my husband was letting me know he's going underground. Anyway, when he goes underground, I can't get in touch with him, and I have to call him on his other phone. So this is the milk bread that we made. We've eaten almost the whole loaf. I wanted to make French toast with this and I just completely forgot. But my husband, he got me a mixer. So he got one of these. It's around 60 bucks. And I want to learn how to make brioche. So it comes with this. Everything's detachable. And then I've got all the other attachments in the drawer. So I do not know when I'll start using this, but it's going to be soon. I got to go to the grocery store tonight and pick up our groceries. We do a pickup order every Thursday night. That way we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to ourselves. Except, you know, Doug, he goes to work Friday and Saturday. So, but yeah, so I love this Japanese milk bread. Was super easy to make by hand. With Japanese bread, they make something called tajon, I think is how it's said. Tagon, something like that. Tojon. I'll have to figure it out. But you basically take a third of a cup of water and a half a cup of flour, or a fourth a cup of flour, something like that. And yeah, half a cup of flour. And basically it makes a paste. You put it over high, medium heat, and you don't leave it, but you keep that whisker going. And when it starts thickening up, you turn it down just a smidge. Keep going, and you want it to be like pasty, but not too thick. And what you're going to do later is you're going to mix that with your yeast and water mix, or yeast and milk mix, excuse me. You don't use water at all, you use milk. You're going to mix that together, and then you end up mixing flour with that, and you knead and knead and knead. But what you do before you get it to where you're kneading and kneading and kneading is you throw 3 tablespoons of butter in there. You just incorporate that in there, and then you start kneading. That is the hardest part of the entire recipe. But this looks great. My husband loves a nice loaf of bread. Now, I'm pretty sure I let it cool for an hour in there, so she should be ready to cut. I don't know what this is. There's something on here, like something didn't get mixed up good or something. Oh no, it looks like something that was stuck on the, that's what it is. Something was stuck on the, there it is, it's coming off. I was like, what is wrong with my bread? I guess I cleaned the bowl before we started. Probably a little bit of dough got stuck there while it was sitting, because it does sit and rest. It takes about 3 hours. It sits and rests several times within that time frame. So it's probably what happened. Some of that dry dough sat on the thing and probably didn't get mixed in, and then it started rising. Not a big deal. It's still edible. But yeah, so I've got loaf bread, and then I've got sourdough, and then Japanese milk bread. That milk bread is amazing. If you have TikTok, you can watch the video. The name of the page is Kitchen Tool. Lovely, handsome looking gentleman. Looks very similar to my cousin Scooby, actually, when he was younger. Blue eyes, blonde hair, I think a mustache. Very nice young man. I think he's got a playlist of breads, and that's where you can find the Japanese milk bread. What's up, Gig? So I will be doing a how-to video on this page. Just give me some time. Now that I have a mixer, I'm wondering, should I do it by hand so I can show all my girls who don't have a mixer, or should I do, I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. All right, so I'm just going to set this here covered. I'm not really ready for a piece yet. I usually set it on my counter wrapped up in a really thick kitchen towel. And then I do have a bread case, but when it first comes out of the oven, I like to have it wrapped up in a kitchen towel and just let it finish cooling. So I've got those two sitting there, and let me put this one back up. This one is just from the other day. I just wanted to show you guys how pretty it is, and I love it. I absolutely love it. My starter's been acting funny. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's not rising like it was. I don't know. I guess that happens. All right, so I'm going to leave this on the counter. I'm going to put my sourdough in here because it is from this morning. I baked that first thing. And that bread just came out, so she can stand to sit out for an hour. Okay. Did I bring my water? Actually, I want Mountain Dew. Give me just a minute. I hadn't had Mountain Dew yet. I got up at 9:30 this morning. I usually have a hard time waking up in the morning because I take an antidepressant before I go to bed. And it's really, 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 it heavily makes me, I wish you could send me some of that bread. I wish you could too. If I get one of those machines that I can seal, that would be wonderful. It'd be excellent for my medication. I could keep that in it. I will have to see about seeing how I can get some bread out. I sent my son, I sent Thomas some cookies last Christmas, and he enjoyed those. He said they were great. So I wrapped it up tight enough. Alrighty. So now we're going to do some makeup. I have my iPad in here, but I want to put some music on, but I don't want to get stopped by the Facebook police. Y'all, people is acting crazy. They really are. And I feel so bad because it's like, I just wish people could be happy. Like, we have a really good life in this country. We live really good. We do. Compared to what Venezuela went through for 25 years, I really didn't know the extent of all that. And so I went and kind of investigated and read some stories and watched some stories, and like really, I watched a story about a woman who didn't know how to use a shower. She was like, I walked into Walmart and I saw all kinds of food, all kinds of clothes. You can have anything you want. Imagine coming out of something like that and that being your perception of walking into a store because you haven't walked into one for 25 years. It's really, really sad. And, you know, we can agree to disagree. I don't really get political, but that really needed to happen. Those people needed to be liberated. And I'm glad somebody did something. It might not have been the ideal way. But, and I want to say this. I know a lot of people are, sorry, my husband. Let me say, okay. He doesn't like it when I don't answer back. He gets worried because, you know, my health. I'm okay now, but, you know, he still worries. But yeah, I am grateful those people were liberated. And I don't think, and I'm going to say this, and it might bring friction, but whatever. I don't think we're going to have anything to worry about. My husband, my eye's twitching. Come on now. My husband is very knowledgeable on history, on politics, on war, on military, especially ours. This is my skincare I'm putting on, y'all. I only put it on like one time today, and I usually put it on twice because I'm here, you know. But anyway, I don't think anything bad is going to happen to us. I have a feeling somehow, some way, it's going to work out for our good in the long run. Venezuela will always remember us as the liberators. And I feel that is going to carry some weight in this world. Hate that man all you want to. But those people are happy. And I can feel their joy. I can feel their joy. I love that I can feel their joy. You know, we had a shooting in Salt Lake last night at one of our churches. It wasn't because of a church service. It wasn't because of LDS members. I guess there was a funeral, and somebody got into an argument. So I don't know. My husband's going to try to find out more on it today because he works in Salt Lake. But I personally feel the joy those people are experiencing. All right, I'm going to put on the Morphe. Oh my gosh, let me tell you guys what happened yesterday. You are not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. Okay, Well, I can't show you on my phone. Wait a minute. I sent someone a picture. Maybe I can show you on my iPad. I can. Actually, wait a minute. I can show you on the website. As you know, I shop at Beautylish. Beautylish.com. Okay? Beautylish. I have been shopping with them since last year. And I really love that I can go on there and get my high-end makeup without paying a $10 shipping fee. Because unfortunately, you know, places like Danessa Myricks, places like Alcone, they charge anywhere from $8 to $10 for shipping. And that's just, you know, that's a little too much. So I go on Beautylish. And as you know, I was using Morphe's Make It Big eyeliner. Gosh, I am just like having that time. Anyway, Make It Big eyeliner. It quit working on me. So I decided to let them know, and they sent me another one. Well, while they were doing that, I ordered this one off of Beautylish. Well, it worked good the first time, and it worked okay, you know, but the next time it would barely write. And it says shake well. I'm shaking it, but nothing's happening. So I go on Beautylish and I leave a review. And let me tell you what they did. They replied to my review and they said, "We are so sorry that you had that experience." Hold on. I'm going to show it to you. I said, "The Morphe Make It Big liner went blank on me. So I tried this. This product has the same exact hardware as the other product. And even if I shake it, nothing comes out. It worked the first day. I can't get it to work anymore." They said, "I'm so sorry to hear that you had issues with this eyeliner. I've reached out to you to offer some further assistance." So then I checked my email. They are sending me another pen. Free of charge. How about that? So listen, if you go on Beautylish, and let me tell you what I did. I went through, you can make your own profile, and this is wonderful if you are a makeup artist, if you are an influencer, if you're a professional of any kind in the area of makeup artistry. First and foremost, go to Beautylish. Beautylish. It's just the word beauty, Lish.com. Beautylish.com. Your shipping is going to be free. Returns are free as well and easy because I read the policy. So you get rewards. I didn't even know that. I started making a profile and found out you get rewards. I have more than $5 in store credit right now with them. So I'll be using that. So now my profile, I was able to put my picture and put my username, Misfit Maiden. That way people will look up my music. I put about me. I'm a musician and a singer and songwriter known as Misfit Maiden across all platforms. I've been doing makeup since 2017 and consider myself to be a self-trained MUA. I absolutely love shopping on this website, and you will too. Now, I plan on getting certified in makeup artistry, but honestly, I don't have a certification. I'm a self-proclaimed MUA. And that's okay. There's a lot of people that start out like that. So people can actually leave comments. So, you know, I can leave a comment. I can leave a photo. It's really, really cool. I've done 13 reviews. And you can also link your Facebook and anything else, your website. So listen to me. If you are someone that is influencing and you're looking for more traffic on your websites and on your platforms, this is the way to do it. And I absolutely love how personal you can make it. You can even make videos. So I'm definitely going to start doing that. I absolutely love that they are going to be sending me. It's on its way already. I mean, they put it right in the mail. They wasted no time. So very, very cool. Thank you, Beautylish. You are the real MVP. All right. So we got snow outside. Let me turn the fan on. We've got snow outside. Oops. So we've kind of been in the house today, but that's okay. So I'm just going to have to play my music and keep it low because I don't really want, you know, any issues. I have a few tracks that don't have any lyrics on them yet, but I'm not going to play those either because when you buy tracks, you might have someone who bought the track before you, and it would be considered a copyright infringement unless it's mine and I have my paperwork turned in and all that. So, so yesterday we welcomed the Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder into my collection and Inklots liner. This liner is amazing. I am going to have to get better at making it smaller, but that's okay. That will come in time. I'm excited. That liner, I'm so excited to use it again. I love it. So I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. This is just to blur out any of those under eye fine lines. And let me tell you, her Evolution Powder, it kept my under eyes blurred. It was wonderful. But even pain can light the fuse to build a life you never choose. And this is just smoothing out any roughness. I don't need much of it, but I love this stuff. This was actually a freebie that came with my little lip and cheek collection. Come on. My little loves. My little doggies. Hold on, baby. There we go. What you doing? Hi. Hi. I love you. What you doing, Mama? I love you. I love you. I love you, my sweet girl. The mama's baby. Yes, you are. Mama's baby girl. I love you. What is it? What you need? I love you. Do you need to go potty? Okay, let's go potty real quick. Let's get our winter outfits on. Hold on. He does not like wearing the winter clothing. It's very cold outside, mijo. You need it. All right. Hold on just a minute. I got these pants at Ross's for like $12 the other day. I absolutely love this color. They match my shoes and my undershirt. Oh man. I can tell I did a lot of walking this week. Okay, hold on. We got to get your clothes. You just wait a minute. You just hold on there because it is cold out there now. She don't have a lot of fur. We can't send her out there naked. That's not fair. So we can't send her out there naked. That's not fair. No, that's not fair. If it was a foot high like it should be, but we're having that warming effect, y'all would be putting your boots on. Come on. Come on. I did that. Come on now. And listen, you don't go unless you put it on. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Mama, it does not like to wear the clothes. Well, you'll be freezing out there. Give me your foot. Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, I got you. There you go. Hold on. Let's tuck your hoodie in. The hoodie falls over his little face. He can't see. Hold on. Okay, you guys ready? I think I have bags. Wait a minute. No, I don't. Let me grab some bags. Okay. Oh, my tummy is hurting. Oh, sorry, Mama. Okay, you ready? I guess I need to check the mail. It's 3:30. Ooh. It's chilly, chilly, chilly. Ooh. Yeah, no mail. Yeah, he overwatered my saffron, so my saffron, like, I had to throw away 9 plants yesterday. You can't overwater saffron, it will die. It is a desert plant, and I kept telling him, don't overwater my plants. Leave my plants alone. But he gets to where he wants to move things around, and I'm like, well, you can move my plants outside, but don't water them. Well, it started raining. Oh, well, the rainwater is good for them. And I'm like, do you not understand? They aren't supposed to get watered but once a week, not every day. And guess what? My corms, almost all of them were rotten. They were rotten from being so wet for days and days and days. So he feels pretty bad. He's like, I'll buy you some more. I'm like, no, just leave it alone. They'll come back. But if they're not rotten all the way through, they won't. But yeah, it was kind of a bummer. Come on, babies. Ooh, y'all want a treat? It is chilly out there. It is really cold. I seen somebody in Arizona complaining about how cold it was. Alrighty, hold on. Let me get y'all's clothes off. I got snow on my boots. Okay. Ooh. The only thing about snow, you get it on the floor, it gets everywhere. Hold on. Easy. Okay, you ready? You ready? Good girl. All right, you guys. We're going to just lay you clothes right there because we're going to go back out again later when you got to go. Let me get y'all a treat. Oh, these are the tiny ones. I don't know why they make them so tiny. There's a couple for you because they're very tiny. My doggies don't like tiny treats. Okay. See, why is it quit playing? Yeah, earlier today I was trying to listen to music and my Apple Music was basically not letting me in. It was telling me it was disabled. It's trying to get me to pay. It was like, pay $10.99 a month. I'm like, I'm already paying you. So then I go to my husband and I'm like, what's going on with this? Literally could not figure it out. Called Apple or whoever, couldn't get them to figure it out. And then finally I said, you know what? I'm just going to uninstall the app and reinstall it. And that was the answer. That was the answer. So, let's see. What did we use yesterday? We used RCMA. I think I want to use this. We're going to use the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. This stuff is amazing. I've been very pleased. There's something there. What is that? I have this friend who wants me to do a song with him, but like, I don't know. He's really good. He does like guitar, he does drums, bass, does it all. Just can't really seem to find a really good way to make it happen, but we're working on it. I usually go on BandLab and I can collaborate with people on there, so we've been collaborating on there, but like I actually want to put something out. And then I have a lot of followers on there from Germany. My songs actually are popular in Germany. I have a few fans that have contacted me online to tell me Germany loves your music. So that's pretty cool. I think I posted that on my story a few weeks ago when we put this one out. They were like, your song should be in the top charts. Like, they're actually really good. Germany loves them. And I thought that was really cool. So, you know, I do it for fun. If I make a little money or make new friends in the long run, that's cool. So I think I'm going to take today and do with the groundwork palette and chisel down. My son was sick this week, so I've been talking to him and he wasn't feeling well. There's a really bad virus going around. There we go. And then it makes me worry about my other son who's in college. So I know stuff around there spreads really bad. I hope to God they are taking some vitamins, because we take them and we know they sure do help. All right, so I'm going to use the groundwork palette. I just heard my dog. Let's see. I'm going to use this one to start chiseling down. So this is Desert. Oh, yes. Create some shadow there. Oh my gosh. Do you see what we just did? Oh my gosh. Okay then. This actually is working. My eyes are about to water. The memories I had. That is amazing. I'm using Desert to contour. And I'm calling out your name. This is amazing. Like, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm loving it. Oh my. The future was so bright. I love how we just chiseled down my nose. That was amazing. Oh wow, so it kind of pushes it back. It pushes it back. Oh, it goes back into the thing. So this has like This has a little net thing, and when you get the powder back in the center, that's what I was trying to do, it goes back in the net. That is super cool. So this is what I'm going to use today. Hold on. There we go. All right. I am swirling it around. All right, and this is the Evolution powder. We used it yesterday. This stuff is magic. I might would get the white one. They're out of it right now, and I see why. This is wonderful. This stuff is weightless. It reminds me of Airspun, but way better. Airspun does fall into the crevices. This does not. It creates this blurred barrier. That's the only way I can explain it. It creates this blurred effect to where you cannot see those lines. Do you get what I'm saying? All of that flashback, it's gone. I mean, it's amazing to me. I'm blown away. And of course, she's obsessed with Upsolite. That's what she's using in these powders and in these palettes. And Upsolite is a new technological ingredient that is, it's like this barrier technology that absorbs all the oil off your skin that your skin is producing, and it doesn't just sit on top of your skin after the fact. It's pretty amazing. We're gonna brighten up my brows right here, because I don't want to be orange around my T-zone. I like to brighten that up a little bit. Gosh, and they smell so good. I don't know what she's using in her stuff, but it smells amazing. All of her palettes have a wonderful smell about them. And I'm gonna brighten right here. There we go. There we go. I look kind of orange, probably because the desert color that I used. That's okay. I'll find another color. I'll probably just use my bronzer next time. But we were just kind of playing around with the chisel. But I do love how we slimmed down my nose. This looks kind of orange. That's the only thing. I need to find another color in here. Maybe chiseled is what I should have used. Excuse me. Chiseled is this shade, which is more taupe. I was using this one, which is more orange. So it's fine. We're playing around. It's not like I'm going out anywhere. I could probably even, what is it? I could probably even go to chiseled and put it over all that. And I like to blend with my hand. Ooh, it looks kind of nice there. Wait a minute. There we go. That redness was coming from my burn. Okay. And then, yeah. That color looks a little bit more natural. It's more taupe. So I will, from now on, remember to use this color to chisel down. It's called chiseled, and now I see why. Why isn't anything playing? I have it on shuffle, but... All right, there we go. So I'm blending this in now. Much better. There we go. I love it. Now that I know what colors I can use. All right. So I'm done with this. There we go. I love that it so effortlessly goes back to the middle. I love the packaging. Good show. Okay. And then what we were going to do next. And only with the Lord's help, I'm going to make this mess a message. Yeah. We're going to try to do the Anastasia again. I want to see if we can get a little less transfer with this. Stuff is full. I have barely used it. This stuff's gonna last me so long. See, this right here is a little like orange, and I kind of want it to be more bright. All right, so now I'm gonna do my blush. I don't know what color I want to use. Ooh, they have this color, but it kind of goes on like brown. I don't know. I think I want to go with this. It's usually my go-to. So here we go. See, I hit shuffle, but it's not doing anything. Make no sense. I'm wanting you to shuffle, so shuffle. There we go. There we go. But this is rose and brunch. Roses and brunch. And it smells like roses. Ooh, yeah, a little bit too much there. It smells like roses. Hold on a minute. There we go. And it smells like roses. Like it's got a really beautiful, nice scent. And you only really smell it. You better watch it. That's my iPad, baby. Be careful now. Want to call me a liar? Okay. Been called a liar before. Alrighty. And this is you to manipulate and isolate someone from the family. Bronzer. The bronzer I'm using is Morphe. I will admit, their pigments and stuff is good, but their hardware, like, they need to fix it. They need to fix it. Like that whole eyeliner pen situation, I don't know what that was about, but they need to do better about their hardware. And then I have a eyeshadow palette that is broken. Just from opening it, it broke. It just broke. and I don't feel like going through the whole process of sending something back. I mean, I guess I could send pictures, but I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I can still use the eyeshadows. My dog's looking at me like, who is she talking to? Are you judging me? I love you. You know that? You're my best girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. You mommy's best girl. You mommy's best girl. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, now. Oh, I know. I know. Mama baby, ain't you? Yes, you are. You mommy precious. Can mommy finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? She's like, yep, and I'm gonna stay right here. Don't care about what you gotta say. Okay. Oh, you're so sweet. Mama loves you. All right, so I got about as much shimmer as I want on. I'm gonna do it anyway. So I want to do something pretty. Let's do something. I have like a lot of mauve on. I'm sure we can find a mauve color in here. Oh, here we go. Let's use this brush. Bum, 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 bum. This is called Evermore, and this is like a very dark burgundy shade. Let's see what I mean. I don't want that. Because baby, you don't want to die. And I'm going to use Allure. Didn't have a love me, yeah, we had each other. Especially when she knew my dad had been with another. Long nights she cried, any tears she tried. But in fidelity my father chose to hide. I couldn't understand it in my 14-year-old mind. All I could do was my best to try to fake a smile. When I continued to mentally spiral, my toxic energy started to go viral. Had school to help pay the bills. Later found myself addicted to pain pills. I guess the trauma of him leaving was real, and this was just the way that I decided to deal. Pray for God to help me process how I feel. Help me stay away from the and the relapsed multiple times before the deal was sealed. Now I'm coming up on 6 years. Yeah, I'm telling you the story that you need to hear, and that's why I'm here. Alrighty, this is Butterfly. You gotta learn how to survive. You gotta stay alive, baby, you don't wanna die. Now I'm using, what's it called? Smitten. How to survive, 'cause baby, you don't wanna die. You gotta live so you can praise his name, and know things won't always stay the same. They will always change, no matter how the season came. We're gonna bring you through everything. You're hanging on by a string. So we're just going dark and then lighter and lighter. I'm gonna go back over here to XO. Darken it. Everybody got an exodus for a reason. When toxicity starts leaving, that's when you really start healing. I was abandoned at 18, spent 20 years in addiction, never thought I'd make it out clean. Too many of us lost loved ones, makes me want to scream. This is Butterfly. You gotta learn how to stay alive, 'cause baby, you don't wanna die. You gotta learn how to survive. Let me teach you how to fly. Alrighty, there we go. So I got the darker, and then it's getting a little bit lighter. I hear my little baby girl just a not. What you chewing on? Don't chew on nothing on the bed, okay? I know you normally don't, but still. Oh, you chewing your nails. Well, I wish you wouldn't do that either. I wish you wouldn't do that either. I do my best. All right, so that was dark. Allure is what we are putting in the middle. Right there. Ooh, pretty. Go back over to Smitten. Get that light color on there pretty like that. Jesus and Gethsemane. And now I'm going to take Crush, which is the lightest pink shade I have. I just call upon the name of Jesus makes me right as rain. The name of Jesus, yeah. Alrighty, there's that right there. And at the end, I'll probably go a little lighter. I want to see my family. I want to be with all my loved ones. When the night seems so quiet, I thank God for all He's done. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. He is the chosen one. Now I'm going to use Sandstone out of the other Groundwork palette. There we go. There we go. All right. I think we got it. It was a habit I couldn't let go of. I was so young when I got a hold of. I was cold and giving no love from the ones who worked hard to cover it up. It's okay as long as it's me. All they do is disappoint me, continue to lead. No matter the work I do, no matter what I achieve, they refuse to see no victory. When I was finding you, you never offered your help. I tried to win myself, living inside my own personal hell. How could you live with yourself? This isn't something that I find freaky. It's just another kind of day for me. How could you think of nothing when I tried to save me? Instead, you exploited and displayed me. No matter I mess it up, no faith, no love, all the pain I had growing up. It was never fair, as I never felt like I was enough. Alrighty. So there we go. I never could shut it up. I always had to pout. You live your insecurities out. I don't wanna live where you pretend it's okay. to be a toxic man to me. Don't care what your friends say. I'll never be the one you told everybody that I became. No matter what you did to me. There ain't no victory. I often forget about that song. All right, ink blot, here we come. I love this. And I really like how snatched the Evolution powder really like has my face looking right now. So the ink blot, I want to make sure this brush is real good and sharp. There we go. There we go. Now, I gotta try to get it low because this eyelid, if I do a wing on it, it transfers. So I have to be very careful. Even this one, I just have to be very careful. Till you atone for the harm done. Don't you think everything's fine till you commit a crime? I can see it in your eyes. Man, people's all the time. Yeah, you're getting hot. High on your own supply. Acting like an idiot. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. Consequences making up, but yeah. There we go. Perfect. Eventually I'm gonna win in the end. And I won't pretend that we're friends or make excuses. They're only human. Just barely touch it. Very good stuff. Make you think everything's fine till you commit a crime. There we go. Come on now. I don't know. Yeah, this one looks messed up. We gotta fix it. Just in case, you know. Boo-boo tea with the big wide seams. I'm living off my... Oh, and it says if you take it off, like, immediately, it will come off. Takes about 2 minutes for it to set. Mustard tips with the gel in hand. What am I doing? Chain while I swing while I hit the mall. Before my mom yells, looking for all y'all. Close enough. Just to stay alive. Slim Shady CD in the player. I can't tell you how many times I've dyed my hair. My low-rise jeans with the rhinestone pin. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this ink blot liner is the truth. He's on deck with the kickflip beat. You can't touch my seat. Where the notebook shine. With a straight zip line. With the mood ring sign. Slap bracelet slap when you cross that line. And when you cross that line. Aim logged on with the screen name flex. LimeWire wrecked every PC next. With the hot topic text. Alrighty. With the neon glow. Goosebump books on the floor in a row. I gotta get a thing. Hold on. With the cat. No, I don't. Hold up. No, I don't. I say I'm fine. Here we go. That means I'm fine. So I have. That's what I wanted. Setting spray before mascara. I keep forgetting I have the mattified one now too fixed, so I'll have to use that one sometime. If I were you, if you have hooded eyes, I would close your eyes and raise your eyebrows as high as you can while this dries. I wish that Danessa Myricks would come out with a groundwork palette for every color. A champion. Yeah, I don't know what happened to these pens. It was just meant for me to get an ink blot. In every child of God, whether you know it or not, and I know there's a life to live that He has planned for me, full of blessings. I believe in salvation. Yeah, this stuff is amazing. And in God's only Son. Alright, now we're gonna do this. The champion. Here we go. 8 Mississippis. Got a little transfer there. Alrighty. Our max stack elevated, and I never pump it. I always twist it. Oh, I have a track. I really need to work on some music. I've just been lazy. Been working on some other things. I'm petitioning the Board of Pardons in South Carolina this year for a full pardon. So I've been focusing on reading, and I haven't submitted for a background report yet, but I'm going to, so I know exactly what my charges are. But I don't have charges in any other state. So it's pretty cool, I think. And my PO, my former PO, Jenny Sims, is going to give me a recommendation. She and I talked about it right at Christmas. I just reached out and said, listen, I really want to do this, and I could really use a recommendation. Do you think you could give me one? She said, of course. Ah, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Where you at? Hold on. Come on, open. Just keep on loving you. There we go. Come on, give me some formula. Just keep on loving. Here we go. My left eye keeps twitching. I'm waiting for it to do it again. Y'all ever have that happen? Your eye be twitching. And then you tell somebody and it'll stop. There we go. Yay! I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to try something different today. No. No. Glad I went and got a tissue. I went to go clean the lipstick off my mouth, or the gloss, because I didn't like it, and my nose just started running. I was like, oh wow. So I bought this track. I wrote the lyrics. I arranged the vocals. Did all the work. I bought this track off of BandLab. Multiple artists buy tracks off of BandLab. If I don't buy off BandLab, I'll go buy somewhere else or I'll make it. But either way, it's mine. I own the license. This song right here that you hear playing used to be on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Somebody has reported that song for copyright infringement. And I went and looked up everybody who owns that track that has a song out. And I emailed and I said, I don't know who is reporting me for copyright infringement, but every single one of you know for a fact where you got the track. You got it from BandLab. You don't own the track completely. Okay? You own the right to use the track for 10 years. Just like me. Until either I extend it or purchase more time or whatever. That's how it works at BandLab. So why in the world would you report someone for copyright infringement when you know doggone good and well that multiple people own the track? Make that make sense. You bought the track. You bought the license. You bought the copyright. Just like I did, just like he did, just like she did, just like the other thousands of people that own the track. When you upload a song that has a track that you are exerting full ownership and rights on, you either better have a copyright for that track, a license for that track, or you better have made that track. You can't go around reporting people for using the same track you're using when it's for sale, dollface. Sorry. Yeah, I emailed every single one that I could get an email address for. Like, yes, I'm tired of having my work reported. Thank you, stop. Or I'll go look for yours and report yours. Two can play that game. I don't like that. And what it is it's some young punk who's like, oh no, her song isn't going to be on there. It's going to be mine. You can't do that. And you know you can't. What you're doing is illegal. It's wrong. You can't exert rights and full ownership over a track that you bought. You can exert rights and ownership over it, but what you don't have the right to do is tell somebody else they don't when they bought and paid for it just like you did. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this song isn't on, it's on music platforms, but like Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, it's not on those anymore. And it's annoying because it's like, why would you do that? Why would you report my song for copyright infringement when we all got the track from the same place? Just doesn't make any sense. So I feel like this line being lower is going to really work for me today and not have any transfer problems. So I think I'm happy with that. My hair, so I went ahead and bought bleach and lightener for the next hair dye session because that Olaplex stuff that I have, or the German Olaplex, whatever you want to call it, is amazing. It has brought my hair back. Like, it really has. My hair is so soft and it's shiny and I love it. It looks great. Everybody's like, you should just let your hair grow out its natural color. I did that, didn't care for it. I didn't like how my hair felt or looked. Maybe when I get older and get tired of coloring my hair, I will. But as of right now, no thanks. I already did that. I went without dyeing my hair for 3 years. So this is great if you have a cowlick. I don't know why it's wanting to flip up right there so bad. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at her. Look at my pretty girl. I love you. I love you. You are the sweetest girl. You are. You're the sweetest baby. You're the sweetest baby. My little dachshund. My little dachshund. I love you. Aww. Alrighty. So we are done with our makeup. I sprayed it, sealed it. It looks great. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Oh no, what? There it goes. I'm like, why isn't it laying down? Sometimes my hair sticks up because of the way I lay on it. So unfortunately, it might not lay down. I might, look at her looking at me. I might have to put a curling iron to it and put heat to it and get it to lay down or something. I don't know. Like, yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Anyway, thanks for coming and hanging and chilling. Go and get yourself a Beautylish account right now. If you love makeup like I do, you definitely need to get a Beautylish account. You will absolutely love it. Say, we'll see you later. I'm probably going to work on getting some more eyeshadows. I want to do some different colors. I need some more colors. I have colors with Morphe, but I need some more purples and greens and things like that. So I'm probably going to grab something soon and have that. I love you. My girl. Yes, you are. Say bye-bye. Say we love you. Bye. Say we see you later. Say bye.